My name is Nikoleta and I just celebrated 25th birthday. I come from Slovakia, from a little town in the eastern part, but for the last 2 years I've been living in Sweden, in Helsingborg. I've been DJing since I was 18 years old and producing a little longer, I think since I was 16 or 17, that's when I started. You could hear my tracks at labels such as Armada, Spinnin' or Flashover. Describing my sound in the 3 words, I use expression. I say it's progressive trance with balls, but that's 4 words. No, but bigger melodies, powerful beats and emotional. One standout gig would be definitely State of Trance 550 in Den Bosch in Holland. I played on a pink stage with only female DJs and it was just an amazing experience for me to finally, because it was first time I played in Holland and first time I ever played on a State of Trance celebrations, so it was just amazing experience, especially because there's so many trance producers coming from this country, so it meant a lot for me to play there. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to sign my first track at Coldharbour Recordings back in 2008. The track is called Ready, and ever since then I had pretty much all of my originals and remixes on Armada. Last year I had the EP on Coldharbour Recordings, and it's amazing to work with such a professional people as the guys at Armada are. I'm just really happy about it. My musical inspiration, well, first when I started to listen to electronic dance music it was ATB, then it was Tiesto, and a little bit later I started to listen to Slovak progressive trance and progressive house DJs, and I was just blown away, you know, the sound was slower than the popular uplifting trance at the moment, but still so melodic. And later I started to listen to Markus Schulz mixes, and his album was just out, and the first track from the album, Without You Near, I was just totally amazed by the sound. It had these really deep bass lines and it was so beautiful and melodic, and I was like, wow, that's amazing sound. And ever since then I was always inspired by the progressive trance producers, especially Markus Schulz, and I still am. Well, it's hard to pick that one producer which I would like to collaborate with. I would say that it could be any of the guys who are releasing on Coldharbour or other labels which are doing similar sound. Because each of us is doing it a little bit differently, but I think we could complement each other really well in the studio. So I guess one of those guys. That favorite release would be definitely Dark Harbour. Also because it was one of the most, maybe the most successful track of mine. It made on the Markus Schulz compilation, it was released on Coldharbour, so that means so much for me. And also when I was making it in the studio, I was just listening to my heart and not really thinking of what I'm doing, because I do think a lot, and that's not good all the time. That time I was just listening to my heart and just doing what I love. And I would say that this track is something like reinventing my sound, and I'm just so extremely happy about it because I worked so hard on it, especially changing so much stuff till I was totally 100% satisfied, and yeah, I guess it was worth it. Well, my friends say that I'm like a little boy, that I should be a boy, not a girl. But I do play video games, shooting games, so that's maybe a fact which no one knew about me, or some of the guys who are following me on Twitter, those knew, but yeah. I guess it would be the ability to teleport myself from one place to another, because I live in Sweden and sometimes I would like to be back in my hometown with my family, but yeah, I think it would be nice to press a switch and just be in Slovakia and back in Sweden. I guess that would be amazing. Well, we can expect a lot of gigs because the diary is filling up, and there will be a new single which will be follow-up to Dark Harbour and some collaborations, so yeah, I'm pretty excited.